Okay, greetings, brothers and sisters. So this is day two of the. It's Wednesday, May 1st. It's in the morning. I don't know when this video will be made public, but it's the morning, 9 o'clock in the morning. We've had three sittings, so I just want to make it clear about the sittings, which is that each sitting is to be done. There's no video with the sittings. I'm not putting out videos of sittings just because of the timing and the time zones. And it just makes a lot of extra work that's unnecessary. Like everyone just has to know there's two satsangs, group meditation. I think they've been all around 40 minutes, at least on my end. And you can meditate, twice a day. I mean, there are a series of satsangs, even if you have to go, they're going to be two on each day, starting with the first sittings were Babuji's birthday, April 30th, then today on May 1st, and then tomorrow on May 2nd. But if you don't have time to meditate twice, you can meditate, and do all six of the group meditations. And again, there's no corresponding video. There's nothing I'm doing on my end. You just meditate for whatever period of time, right? It's important to complete the sitting as best as possible because you're absorbing something, right? It's just like watching half of a show and not getting the end. It's like anything else, right? That when you don't complete it, not finishing a book, or there's information and energies being exchanged. It's just on a subtle level. And so you say the mission prayer and you meditate on the supposition of divine light in the heart. Also, that esoteric symbol, the star symbol, could be, imagined in your heart, whatever it is. And you're just focusing on your heart, and, cleaning's done and transmission's given. And at the end, there should be, a feeling of the transmission coming over you. And that, will end at some period of time and the sitting's over. So again, if anybody who wants to participate in this, there's going to be 6 group meditation, these satsangs, and you do them at your convenience. And, the experiences are there. And if you want to write about your experiences here, or, I'll probably post another video tomorrow and at the end of the gathering. So if you're interested in that's what's up with the thing. The second piece to this is, I'm going to include this audio in my journey series. It was interesting. I forgot all about the gathering. So I'd been thinking about this, since the last gathering Basant. And then, of course, April was rolling around and I was like, all right, I'm going to make an announcement. And I was traveling and, just to remind people that this gathering's going to come in about 3 weeks. Usually I do it 3 weeks out. And just remind people that Babuji's birthday gathering's coming up. And I thought about it a couple times, but, it's been busy here. And for whatever reason, I got distracted. And, I went through like a little bit of a health crisis, which I now, am looking at as being cleaning. That it was really the day before the gathering. I had this stuff where I was dizzy, it kind of built up and, whatever. And I was kind of a crisis. I didn't sleep well that night. I was kind of freaked out about it. And it was a whole thing. And, there's other things going on. And I just didn't recognize. I forgot all about the gathering was coming up, and then I didn't really pay attention to the days, even though I was saying the days out loud, like I've been saying. Today's, Wednesday, May 1st. That's like, what I do now a lot of times when I'm talking about, especially the journey series. And I was saying the days, but I wasn't really registering that Babuji's birthday gathering was getting closer and closer. And I was in the mid sentence yesterday making a video on my, my main channel. I was like, oh man, it's Babuji's birthday today. And it's interesting because I didn't feel the energy. Like I usually would feel the energy, anticipating the gatherings. Certainly I was going through cleaning. But now I feel a lot of stuff in my heart that's, it's been a very heart expanded gathering. And so, doing the first sitting, I'm like, wow, it's just really, this is a powerful gathering. And I expected this to be a big gathering for whatever reason, right? It's, 2024, and this is a big year, and things are, getting reels, and we're, a couple years out from some of these big events happening, and, all these things. It's an intense time, and I just thought this was going to be a huge gathering. So the fact that I spaced on it was just weird. And I just, whatever. And so, but the other part that's interesting was Daji had already given 3 sittings and I wasn't aware of it at all. And I'm so grateful for not being in connection with the Heartfulness YouTube channel. Like, I'm just so happy about that. I mean, so relieved. It's just better for me on every level. And I'll cover that on another video I'm making today. I don't know if it'll be up today, but about the gathering that's going to be on the, that channel, the exposing Heartfulness Cult Dodgy Fraud channel. And so I did the second satsang last night at 9 p.m. When the 9 p.m. prayer would start, just because it's a time that, my wife and I usually will do the prayer. And a very powerful sitting. It started off with a lot of energy. And then I hear, please begin meditation on my computer. And I had the next sitting up because I was looking at the gathering. This is where I was like, the whole thing was a drag for me. There's a few things, and I'm putting them on the Gratefulness meditation. It'll also be in the Journey series. But I was like, this is a bummer. And I heard, please begin meditation. I felt the energy, and it was interrupting the sitting that I was, doing with the Gratefulness meditation. So I went and came in and closed my computer because I didn't just kind of a weird thing because it doesn't come through the computer, but just the idea that I was connected to Dodgy and what he was doing. And, again, he had already given 3 sittings, and I was completely unaware of it, completely unaware that anything was going on with the Heartfulness debacle. And just because I, needed to cover this, I looked at some of the videos, and, I was eager to not do that much. Like, he's giving a talk, and I didn't watch any of that stuff. Because it's just, the channel's going to always suck, and Dodgy sucks, and I don't need to, see it anymore. Like, I'm going to have to tune into it to see how he handles Chargie's birthday after, making up that lie that, Babuji told him he could cancel Chargie's at Babuji's birthday. And now, of course, he hasn't canceled Babuji's. But again, I'm covering that all on my other channel, and these, and this is all going in the Journey series, so I don't want to be too repetitive. But then the sitting this morning, and I just realized that, I mean, I'd already known this, but it was clearer to me that the Gratefulness meditation is completely autonomous and separate from anything that's going on with Heartfulness. Like, it's not, there's no connection there at all, which I feel grateful for. Because it was just dragging me down. And these sittings are going great, and, there's just a lot of energy there, and I feel like it's transformative. Of course, there's a lot of cleaning in the initial sittings, but there's still a lot of transmission. And, it's just going to get better. And, I feel really good about the Gratefulness, meditation for a lot of reasons. So those of you who are interested, I mean, if you're watching this channel, you're probably doing something, some part of the practice. It's, I think it's a really big gathering, and the effects and the, all of it are, it's just a big time in our human history. But anyways, I'm just going to wrap this one up here. So if you're interested, of course, there's instructions in all the playlists, and there's instruction videos and introduction videos all on this channel. Explain the practice and these things if you're not, aware of it. If you need a refresher, also links to resources and literature and online literature and PDF books and things that also explain the practice. So it's all there. This is a comprehensive channel, all the information you need to do Gratefulness meditation, the old Sahaj Marg meditation, the way it used to be when Charji was the master. And a little bit different now because of the, it's a masterless system now, and it's, all on the internet and these things. But anyways, there it is. Only spirituality will save this world. It's Parvado, definitely reporting from the Apocalaughs. And the Ascension Air would have a blessed day and be grateful.